Hello guys, welcome to Willbrickproductions, and today we're looking at my top 10 LEGO Star Wars figures for 2020. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe as always. It is really appreciated, and let's get into the video. But one thing I just wanted to mention to you guys is that this is only for LEGO Star Wars. I have 700 LEGO Star Wars figures and 1,500 figures total. But this is just the LEGO Star Wars collection, so it does not include City, Marvel, DC, Jurassic World, all of those great themes. So let's get into the video, starting with our number 10 figure on the list. For my number 10 figure, we have right here the very nice Rebel Flea Trooper. Now this figure is a very nice figure. I love them. I've always wanted them, and I was so glad when they started to re-release them in 2019. I got all three sets that they made them in. The Advent Calendar, the TIE Fighter, the TNT. I love Rebel Fleet Troopers. That's why I put this one as number 10. But I was debating whether to pick a Death Trooper over him. But then I thought this one comes in a battle pack. It's not as special. It does look pretty cool, but it's just not my favorite. And if I had a Death Trooper Sergeant, which I sadly don't because I didn't get Krennic Shell, I would probably pick that set, well, that minifigure, over the Rebel Fleet Trooper right here. So let's move on to my number 9 figure. Looking up next here, we do have the 501st Legion Clone Trooper. Now these figures go for about $25 each. Came in 2 sets, the Z95 and ATRT. Now I don't like the newer one as much because it just doesn't look as good, but this figure is just amazing. I love it. It looks great. Nice clone face underneath. Well, it should be a clone face. I don't know why it ain't clone. Oh, because this is the one I got from a friend. Yeah, that's right. I remember I got this one from a friend, so he gave me the wrong face. But still, one of my favorite minifigures to date. It comes in at number 9. So let's move into my number 8 figure. Looking at number 8 here, we do have the new and improved arm printed Vader. Now I love this Vader because it looks so good, and this helmet comes off like that. But I've been having some mixed feelings about this. I really like the nostalgic helmet for it, and I used to hate this helmet first. I think it was ugly as heck, but now I kind of like it. So I've had some mixed feelings, but this arm printing really puts the figure over the top, and it is kind of cool that you can actually do it as it's properly meant to, with this bomb like lower. I'm trying to think what you call it, but it's like this lower like breathing apparatus, but it's just kind of cool, and I really like this figure. I got this figure from the Best in Duel, as you all saw my review. If you haven't yet, go check it out in the info card. It's actually doing kind of well because the thumbnail is awesome. So let's move into our next figure. Our next figure right here is Han Solo. Now this figure did not come in a set. I just put this extra like hair on top because I really like it. I mean, I made this before they made the really nice Han Solo with his nice hair and all the detailed stuff back in like 2010, 2012. I think that was the year. And I just put this nice head on it. Well, hair, my bad. And because of that, it's one of my favorite figures and I love it. That's the only reason why. And that's why it comes in at number 7. Coming in at number 6, we have Grand Moff Tarkin. Now this figure is very nice, comes with 2 facial expressions, and this came in the UCS Death Star. I just love Grand Moff Tarkin. He's a great villain, one of my favorite figures of all time, and I just gotta say, he's really great. Amazing, wonderful. What an absolute legend. And this just looks so good. Moving into the top 5, we have Luke Skywalker. Now, I know what you're all thinking. This is a bland figure. What the heck, William? But I always love this figure. It's one of my favorites to date. And it's just so cool. I mean, this thing is just, I just love it so much. And I know this figure plus the Darth Vader come in the same set, but I just love how cool Luke looks. Now this is the one that came in the Advent Calendar from I believe 2016 or 2015. One of those 2 years, this is where this figure came from, that Advent Calendar to be exact. But it's just a really nice figure overall, and I love it, the way it looks. I actually made a stop motion, I'll link it in the info card as well. And it's pretty bad, but I love the figure so much, and that's why I used it. And I also made it with Inferno Squad, so make sure to check that out at the end of this video. Number 4, Grand Admiral Thrawn. Now this is an absolute beast of a figure. Like, I love how evil he is. He's one of my favorite characters in Rebels. Actually, scratch that. My favorite character in Rebels. This evil face, and oh, I just love Thrawn so much. I was so hyped when we heard we were getting this figure. I remember I went to the Lego store first thing in the morning, and it was great because I remember I stayed at this hotel one time that connected to a Lego store, and I just woke up in the morning, went downstairs, and yeah, I got this set first thing in the morning, first person in the door. It was a great day, and I got this set with this figure, and I was so happy to finally get Grand Admiral Thrawn. And then a few days after it came out, we had 0 Hour Part 1 and Part 2 come out, and I was so glad I had this set for that episode with Thrawn. Oh, it was just such a good time. This Thrawn figure goes for so much money now, and I'm so glad I have him today. So let's move into our top 3. Next up here we have Queen Amandella herself. Now this figure, you guys know I love. It's my 3rd favorite figure. You actually saw my Gungan sub review. If not, I'll link in the info card as well. And this is just a great figure. There's no extra face, but it's just so cool how much detail they put into it, and I absolutely love it for that reason. So let's move into my 2nd favorite fig. Looking at Luke Skywalker here, this is my 2nd favorite figure, and it also came my 1st favorite Lego set to date, and it's just so cool. This is the best version of him, in my opinion. It has just the right amount of detail, and it doesn't have an ugly thick visor in the front, and it's just a really good figure. There's no back face print, but I really like it. It's my 2nd favorite figure for that reason. So let's move into number 1. We have my boy Captain Rex here with the 501st, Phase 1. Now, if I had Phase 2, that would not replace this figure at all, because this figure is so accurate, and the Phase 2 just is not. It doesn't even have a visor. I don't like the Phase 2 Rex that much that Lego made. I want an updated version of him. But this is just amazing. I love this figure. I wanted to make it my logo for this channel at first, but I couldn't find a sizable PDF that actually fit at first when I was making my channel, and now I'm just Stormtrooper. But I made it for my 2nd channel. It's Will Motion. You can check it out in the info card above. This is the logo for that channel, and I love this figure. It's so cool that we got a Captain Rex. We got him in a few sets, 3 or 4 sets of this figure, and I got this one in the, I want to say, I'm trying to think of the name, but it's the tank that's for the Separatist Alliance. It's one of those big guns. I can't believe this. I'm one of the biggest Star Wars fans I know personally, and I can't believe I don't remember it. But yeah, I love this set, and I love this figure, and it's just a great figure, and that's why it's my number 1. Also, the face. That face is awesome. It's just so good with the beard and everything, and I'm sorry, I love Captain Rex. Favorite figure of all time. So, let's head into the outro. So that's going to wrap it up for my top 10 Lego Star Wars figures of 2020. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and make sure to check out my Patreon in the description below, because I just started and I really need funding for Season 7 of the Clone Wars. As you guys know, I'm going to make the full last arc, and any support I can get is really appreciated. So that's all for now, guys. Thank you all for watching. Peace out.